everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be doing my How Good Is My Japanese third year update. And if you're new to these videos, basically this is kind of like a once a year sort of thing I do, where I just kind of like make a video of me attempting to read some kind of Japanese thing to showcase what the progress I made since the previous update, right? Because I am learning Japanese and these videos are kind of a way to, documents the process, right? And to prove to people that I have not yet quit, right? Now, I have not made as much progress between the previous update and this update as I would have liked to. Unfortunately, life happens, and I'm disappointed in my level of progress, but I have not quit. I have still made some progress, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the point of these videos is to kind of, see if that's the case, but yeah, the thing that I'm going to be reading today is a visual novel, like the newest visual novel by Lump of Sugar, called Yumahorome, right? Now, just you can tell just by the screen that you see right now that the art is great. I mean, we have the girl in the middle who is just like very, very cute lolly kind of design, and we also have the girl over here kind of sitting on the side of the couch who is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, like, especially like the legs. I mean, the way they're crossed, it's good. Even have like a good head tilt sort of thing going on. Just good solid design overall. And of course, you have the girl over here, the more busty one for people that gravitate towards that type. And then the other girl, who's more like, I don't know, average even. I don't know what the word would be. But yeah, it's basically the way this works is I play this, I read it and understand it as best I can, and you watch me do so, right? So this is the trial version because the full version is not out yet. I don't remember if I said that, but yeah, this is the newest one, so unreleased as of currently. I don't really know too much about it aside from the fact that it has some kind of like time stopping aspect to it. Like time stop was one of the tags on the visual novel database page for it. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see exactly what we're in for with this. So let's do that. And we want to go from Saisho kara hajimeru, because we want to start at the beginning. And 90% of visual novels, yeah, they start with the cloudy sky, well, the sky in general, with varying amounts of clouds. But okay, this seems to be kind of in the countryside, it kind of seems like. The bus stop, the shrine. Naturally a clock. Wonder how fancy of an intro we're gonna get here. Car crash? Oh, does time stop as a car crashes? I assume that's what the sudden shift in the black and white is referring to, the time stopping. Your wish came true. Everything else depends on you, mysterious voice says. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely an interesting little introduction we got there. And that was, yeah, the full title right there, if you can read that. I tend to get into the full title because the full title is really long, but okay, we actually have like standard text now, so we can now read. By the way I usually do this is like with the protagonist dialogue, if it's assuming it's unvoiced, and the narration I'll read it out loud and say what I think it means. And usually with the voice lines I'll just say what I think it means. It's usually how I do it because it feels weird to just say out loud a line that was just said out loud. I mean, theoretically I could mute the girls' voices, but I could never do that. So first line isn't really a word, it's just sounds. I assume our protagonist is just kind of waking up. Okay. Ore wa nete iru no ka? I was sleeping? Question mark. Okashii na. Tashika soto o aruite ita hazu nano ni. That's odd. I should have been walking outside. So I assume he got hit by a car or something. And he's maybe in the hospital right now. Ichigaki no shugyoshiki ni wa ikanai de sabote densha ni notte. Okay, first school term closing ceremony. Not going to, skipping it, riding the train. Omoide or moidaso. Toshinagara, ore wa yukkuri to me o akeru. While trying to remember, I slowly woke up, slowly opened my eyes. Okay, this is not a hospital. It's a nice place, though. Also, I don't know what the protagonist's name is, by the way. Reading Japanese names is very, very difficult for a non-Japanese person. Doko da koko? Yeah, what is this place? Doko ka no ie no naka no heya? Sora ni shite mo hiroi na. Yeah, some room, some house. It's very wide and spacious. First word I do not know. De nandaka eiga no setto mitai da. Like a setting of a movie. Douyara, ore wa koko no sofa ni yoku tawatte ita you de. Anyway, I'm seen to be laying on the couch. Yeah, chotto hontou ni nanda koko. Yeah, what the heck's going on? Doushite ore wa konna yoku wakaranai tokoro ni? Why am I in this weird place? Chotto matte. Koko ni kuru yori mae wa tashika. Yeah, he's definitely trying to remember where he was before this. Omoidasenai. I can't remember. Wakaru no wa densha ni notte ta koto to, orita ato ni semi ga urusai michi o aruite ita koto kurai. Okay. What he doesn't understand is he got on the train, he got off of it, walked down a road where he could hear, like, cicada. You know, walking down a road where he could hear them, and that's about what he remembers. それから先の記憶が全然ない。そして気づいたらこんなわけのわからないところにいて。Yeah, and then no more memories after that. And the next thing he knows, he's just, here. Place doesn't know where he is, so I had to assume what's happened here is he got hit by a car by someone, with his fancy house, and they brought him back here, I guess. That's the only thing I can really guess about what's going on, but we'll see. もしかして俺は誘拐されたのか? Was I kidnapped? そして今から悪の組織の改造手術を受けてその思想に染まる前に脱出して正義の味方として戦い. Oh, what the heck is he on about here? I might have to look at this again. But yeah, thinking about that he got kidnapped by some evil organization where they did some kind of modification surgery on him. And then he escaped. Ally of Justice fighting. I don't know. It's a very odd theory he came up with here. Yeah, そんなわけあるか。あったらあったで、憧れに一歩蓄積。Well, I cannot read the word to save my life. I'm just gonna skip it. 嬉しいが. So yeah, he immediately figures out that that's probably not what happened. But I'm not quite sure about the rest of the sentence, really. とりあえず今は状況把握が必要だ。誘拐というのも可能性としてあるかもしれないし. Anyway, I had to figure out what my current situation is. It's possible I was kidnapped, but もう一度じっくりと部屋の中を見渡してみると、随分立派な扉が一つ見えた. I took another look around the room and I saw like a fancy door. とりあえず出てみるか. Anyway, I'm gonna, try leaving. この場所が一体何なのか. まずはそれを知らなければならない. What is this place? First of all, I gotta, figure that out. もし誰か怪しい奴がいたら話を聞こう. 万が一会話にならなければ俺の正義のパンチを一発. Okay. See, if there is a suspicious person, I'll try talking to them. And if by any chance conversation doesn't work, I'll hit them with my justice punch. I don't know how you translate that. But somebody seems to have come in. 不意に扉の開く音。思わず肩を跳ねさせてしまう. Yeah, suddenly the door opened. I heard the door open, and unintentionally my shoulders jumped. Keikai no seika, karada ga kouchoku, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, shita sofa kara tachiagarou to shita mama ugokenai. Because of Keikai, like how alert, how worried he is. I don't know how you translate that here. Is his body stiffened up and he tried to get off the couch but couldn't move. Well, it's a girl's voice, you know, a cute girl's voice, always a good sign when you're worried about where you are. It's better than hearing like a scary, deep voice is my point. Kukyo na otoko no koe demo eko no kakata fukimi na koe demo nai. Yeah, he seems to also be glad it's not a deep, scary voice. Tobira o akete haite kita no wa onnanoko datta. Yeah, the person that entered was a girl. Are we gonna get to see her? Sonoko wa ore no mae made yatte kite kao o nozoki konde kuru. The girl appeared in front of me and, yeah, peeked at my face. Oh, wow, yeah, she is quite cute. Yeah, she's actually kind of... She hits a lot of my preferences. She's got, like, the silver hair. She's got blue clothing. I have no real complaints. She could kidnap me any day of the week. Yeah, ohayou, good morning. And she's just shoujo. We don't know her name yet, so that's what she is. Oha, yo? The color of your face seems good. You seem fine enough. Tanjun ni kawairashii egao no ko da to omotta. Yeah, just some cute, smiling girl. Oh, and yeah, that's also worth mentioning that she does have nekomimi, cute animal ears. I actually didn't notice that, surprisingly. Sora ni shitemo, nanda, kono atama no ue no mimi wa cosplay? Yeah, demo nanka hiku ugoiteru na. Yeah, he thinks they're cosplay, but the fact that they're moving kind of contradicts that a bit. How did I not notice that? I think because I was too busy. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I think because I was too interested in the long, beautiful, flowing hair and everything else, but... Yeah, are you interested in my ears? Man, yes. Perhaps do you think I'm a kaijin? I'm actually not sure what kaijin means in this context. I can just, take too much time. But yeah. Yeah, sonna koto wa betsu ni... Not really. Oh, okay then. Actually, I am a dog gene... I don't know, modified person. I don't know. The action can't quite... Some kind of dog girl, I think is basically what you're trying to say here. Majika. Honmono no kaijin nanoka? No. Ugu. Nanka, ikinari tama ni torarete iru kiga suru. Okay, I don't know what the hand and ball kanji mean together, and that kind of is important to understand the overall sentence, so I'm not quite sure what he's saying here. Yeah, ochitsuke. Konna chisai ko aite de ato te kote ni mawatte dou suru. Yeah, not quite sure what he's saying here either. Toriaizu, koko ga doko ka kiite mo ii ka? Can I ask where I am? Yeah, before that, we should do self-introductions. You don't know what to call me, right? Sodemo so da na. That is true. Okay, Mina is her name. That's a nice name. Mina?
Repeat after me.
Why English? I'm reading this to show my Japanese ability or lack thereof. What's with the English? But yes, I will repeat after you. Mina. There you go. Much better that time. He broke out the katakana. Yes. Nandaka genki na ko da na. Mitame wa ii to itoko no ojo-sama poi no ni. Yes, a very Genki girl. Appearance, she has a nice appearance, you know, Ojo-sama, like. Mina, to. Ore wa atama no naka de tashikameru you ni nando ka kurikaeshita. I repeated her name over and over again to confirm it in my head.
そっちの名前は？
And what is your name? Ore wa, oh, we actually get to see how his name is written. Read. Ayumi. Ayumi da. Yamamoto Ayumi. Okay. I will try to remember your name. Yamamoto Ayumi. Okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah, that totally sounds like a girl's name. Sorry, man, but it's just true. I'm glad she actually brought that up. Nanto demo ite kure. Mukashi kara souyu no ni wa nareteru nda. Yeah, he's definitely used to hearing that, because, yeah, I'm sure he's gotten that a lot in the past. Chisai koro issho ni asonde ita onanoko tachi ga ita. Kito osana najimi te yoberu ko tachi ga. Okay, when he was young, he had a group of girls he hung out with that were, like, you know, childhood friends. That could be called childhood friends. Ano ko tachi kara wa kanzen ni dousei toshite atsukawarete ta kara na. Namae no sei mo aru shi, kao dachi mo mukashi wa moto onnanoko pokatta shi. Okay. So, yeah, he hung out with the girls. He was treated like, you know, one of them, essentially, as a girl. Yeah, probably because of his name. I'm not sure what that kao dachi part means, but probably just his facial appearance, because I guess he's saying he has a girl name and kind of looks like a girl. I guess is what he's trying to say here. I haven't really seen him yet, so. As if he didn't sound enough like a girl as it was, let's call him Ah-chan. Ikinari adana ka? Suddenly a nickname. I can't. Yeah, ma, sochi ga tsuki na you ni yonde moratte ii ga. Yeah, call me what you want. Ikinari gui gui kuru ko da na. Sore de kochi ni iya na ki o sasanai nda kara sugoi. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure what gooey gooey means, honestly. But he's using it to describe her. Yeah, I can't quite grasp what he's saying with the second part either. I mean, it's one of those things where I almost get it, but not quite. I'll just let it go. Kekko akarui kanji mitai da shi, tomodachi toka mo sugoku oi kamoshirenai. Yeah. Kekko akarui, like very, I don't know, bright, cheerful. Kanji is like feeling. Thinks she has a lot of friends. Which I'm sure she does, if, well, I guess you can't say I'm sure, but I would be your friend is what I'm trying to say. Nanda, ore no kao ni nanika tsuiteru ka? Is there something on my face? No, not really, I'm just looking at you. Hoemi, nagara no kotoba to doji ni, atama, or zujo, no mimi ga skoshi hikutsuita. Yeah, while she's smiling, at the same time she's saying the words and smiling, you know, her ears on her head are moving. Nande goitan da? Moshikashite kore accessory ka nanika janai no ka? Why are they moving? Are they, like, not accessories? Mina? What is it, Ah-chan? Is she really gonna call him that? Sono mimi nanda? Ugoku kachesha ka nanika? Kachusha. I still don't know what it means. But it's asking about the ears, you know, what they are exactly. You are wrong, these are legit ears. Okay, I guess you're saying she hasn't always had them, but now she does. Kizuitara? Yeah, I was also kind of confused about that. What do you mean you, like, suddenly noticed you have them? Okay, while I was here, they just grew, sprouted. Very, very vague description here. いきなり変な場所に迷い込んだと思ったら、人間ではありえない something を持った女の子がいて。Okay. Suddenly lost. My mouse is. Stupid mouse. Suddenly, lost at a weird spot. Impossible for a human. She has something impossible for a human is here. I didn't put that in a coherent sentence, and なんだか現実感がない。自分の方を全力でつねりそうになった。Yeah, it doesn't feel like this is all real. Something about pinching his own cheek with his, full strength. Like you would make sure you're dreaming, You're interested in my ears? Yes, I am actually. I feel like I'm getting deja vu.
私も最初はそうだった。でも、多分そのうち見慣れるよ。
Yeah, I was like that at first as well, but over time you'll get used to it, or she. Yeah, basically saying you'll just get used to it. 言いながらみんなはじっとこちらを見つめてきた。こんなちっちゃな子相手なのに、その視線に照れてしまう。Yeah, while she's saying that, she's continuing to stare at me. Even though she's a young girl, her gaze is, I'm getting embarrassed by it. どうしてもその大きな瞳から目をそらせなくなってしまって。Yeah, those large eyes. Conjugation. Something about averting his eyes.
いつまでそうして見つめ合っている気だ。
How often are you two gonna stare at each other? Is this a new girl talking? Fui no koe, kono ko no mina no mono janakatta. So yeah, confirm that this is not Mina talking. Can we see her too? Hansha teki ni mawari o mimawasu ga, heya no naka ni wa ore tachi igai dare mo inai. Dare da? Doko ni iru nda? Who is it? Where are you? That is, that's a dog. I'm right here. Are you the one that was talking? And here I thought another girl walked in. Uwa! Nanda? Shita kara nu to dete kita zo. Something from below popped up. Kore inu ka? Nuigurumi? Teka nande uite? So what is this, a dog? A stuffed animal? And why is it, floating? Is that what that means?
もう、あーちゃんのことびっくりさせないでよ。
Don't surprise Ah-chan like that.
驚かせたつもりはない。
That wasn't my intention.
だったらもっと普通に出てきたらよかったじゃん。
Well, then you should have come out in a more normal way.
普通にというのがよくわからない。
I don't understand normal.
もっとちゃんと離れて、普通にこんにちはって。
Get away from it a little bit and just say konnichiwa, hello.
それでは私の威厳に関わる。
Again, I'm not sure what that means.
威厳がどうとかよく言ってるけど、そんなの気にしなくていいでしょ?
Whatever that is, don't worry about it.
何を言う。私のような存在からすれば、人間に恐れ敬われるというのは。
Okay, the word is furigana. There's no way I'm gonna know what it means. But, something about, her kind of existence, something, person, I don't know. なんでもいいからちょっと離れてくれないか? Whatever, can you just, back up a bit?
だってさ。
So he says. みんなが犬っぽい生き物の体をそっと両手で抱きかかえた。Mina grabbed the dog-like thing with her hands. 俺から遠ざけると地面に下ろすことなく手を離す。She took her, hands off of him. Inu po yatsu wa sonomama fua fua to uite ita. Okay, so we are confirming that it is literally just floating there. Okay, it really is a mysterious existence then. Definitely an odd game so far. Nanda korea. Koko wa mujuryoku nano ka? Yeah, demo, ore wa futsu ni suwatte rareru shi. Yeah, he's wondering what's going on. He thought maybe there's like anti-gravity, like, you know, no gravity, because it's floating, but he's sitting down just fine, so obviously it's got to be about something about that unique existence, clearly. Konran shiteiru to, nazo no seibutsu wa uita mama, minna no atama no tonari made idou shita. Okay, while I'm still confused, the mysterious floating creature went over next to Mina's head. Yeah, wow, it's actually kind of animated too. Sorry to surprise you like that. It really is just kind of floating. I mean, her ears are actually bigger than hers. Just taking its feet at me. It's kind of rude. But seriously, where am I? Soitsu wa nan nanda, shabetteru shi, uiteru shi. Yeah, I wonder what he's more surprised about, the talking or the floating. Inu no natori. Okay. She is dog something. I don't know what natori means unless it's her name. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, natori is her name, gotcha. Okay, she claims to be a wolf. Okami. Well, we're getting two different explanations here, so I don't know who to believe. Also, how long have we been recording? About 26 minutes. You know, I'll probably go for about an hour if I can. Oh, Kami. You do not look like a wolf. Distant past. Something about more than. I don't quite know what she's trying to say here. I know she's like describing herself. Strong wish, have person, hearts, enter, sono negai o meni utsu. Yeah, a little bit too fancy for me to fully comprehend. Ite iru imi wa wakaranai ga. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Toriaizu, erasou na yatsu toyu koto wa haku shita. Yeah, I don't fully understand what she's saying, but I do get that she's very, you know, eraso, however you want to translate that, you know, full of herself. I don't know. He's got that much. Demo, shabette iru ryu toka uite iru ryu ni wa zenzen tsunagatte inai n da ga. Yeah, they did not explain the talking or the floating one bit. I mean, it's a bit of a big important difference, but. She's comparing being mistaken as a dog to a human being mistaken as a monkey. Interesting comparison, I guess. I can only see you as a dog. I'll give you some ice cream, so be fine with being a dog, I guess you say. It's not okay, but I'll take that ice cream. Nanka, ore ga chotto oite kebori ni sarete iru ki ga suru. I feel like I was set aside. I don't know. My best guess on that sentence. Hontou ni nan nanda, shiranai tokoro de me ga sameta to omottara, henna onnanoko ga dete kite, chu ni uite iru henna ikimono ga ite. Seriously, what's going on here? I woke up in a place I'm unfamiliar with, and there's this weird girl here, and there's this floating creature here. Soka, kore wa yume ka. He's rationalizing it as just being a dream, but it's probably not. It's something similar. Okay, that definitely gets my attention. Yayakoshi, I swear I know what that word means. Complicated? But, basically, yeah, tell her not to say such things. Ah-chan, face this way. 言われた通りにすると、みんながこちらに腕を伸ばしてきた。I did as she said, and, she stretched her arm towards me. そのままこっちのほっぺをつまんで、いたたたたたた。What, she just like pinched his cheek? いきなりなんだ? Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was about. The classic pinch yourself to make sure you're dreaming or not dreaming. No, thank you. She's saying if the pinch is not enough, we could have Natori bite you. Wow, rude. Yeah, she doesn't want to bite him because, wouldn't taste good. And saying that, yeah, people of human flesh doesn't eat it. Mazusote omae. How dare you say I don't taste good. Ma totte kuwareru toyu koto wa nasasou da. I'm not quite sure what this means. Doesn't seem like she's gonna eat me, but that's my guess. Toriaizu, kore wa yume janai no ka? Mada chotto shinjirarenai ga. This isn't a dream? I still can't believe it. Yes, Ayumi is his name. No. She's asking if I grasp what kind of place this is, but no, unless it's like kind of a purgatory sort of thing. I mean, I didn't really think about it until now, but I guess it's possible that he just like died and the car hitting him, right? And this is just where you go and you die before you get sent somewhere else. Maybe that's what they're getting out of here with the kind of vague explanations and stuff. That would make sense. Zen, not at all. Mean, you really should, explain the situation. I plan to do that after he settled down. Chotto tsuneta yo ni inagara, minna wa kochira no tonari ni koshi o orashite kita. So after pouting after saying it in a pouty kind of way, she came over here and sat next to me. Mitame dori no kodomo poi shiwaza? One of the two. Da to omotte iru to, warai nagara ore no koto wo miyagete kuru. After I thought how childish, that looked, while she was smiling, or he was smiling, she, looks at him. I think I feel like I butchered that, but... I mean, yeah, you should definitely explain what kind of place this is. Tonomu, zutto kini natte tanda. Please do, I really have been wondering about that. Okay. Tokyo Yameta. The mansion where time has stopped is what she's saying that this place is called. Which makes sense, we're getting into the time aspect of it. Tokyo something meta. Yeah, how to translate this. Basically saying he doesn't quite get it. Soria ikinari sonna fantaji na koto iwarete mo. Well, yeah, if you suddenly bring up something so fantasy-like. Ore futsu ni ugoketeru yona. I can move normally. Kono heya no naka o mite mo tomatte iru yoso wa doko ni mo nai. Okay, he's just pointing out how it doesn't look like time has stopped here, I think. It's not like weird stopped?
時間が止まるのはこの館の外。
Okay, she's clarifying that the time stopping happens outside the mansion. I think Yakata's mansion. Hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. Soto?
私たちがこうやっておしゃべりしてる間でもこの建物の外では時間が動かないの。
Yeah, well, we're just here talking, you know, time and everything is, you know, not moving.
あーちゃん、今って夏休み中でしょ？
Ah-chan, you're in summer vacation right now, right? Natsu yasumi chu te yuka, kyo kara no hazu da. So it's just starting today, summer vacation?
その夏休みはここにいる限りいつまで経っても終わりません。
Okay, this summer vacation, as long as you're here, it'll never end, I think.
というか、一日も進まない。だからここは時を止めた館。
Yeah, it is Tometa. But yeah, a single day will not pass, you know, as long as you're here in the stopped time mansion. Sonna bakana. Something so ridiculous. I don't know how you translate that, honestly. Sonna bakana. Basically, he's expressing that he doesn't believe it, you know, because it's just...
そうだと思うならって言いたいけど、ここには時間のわかるものが置いてないからな。
If you think that I'm lying, is what I want to say, but... ここには時間のわかるものが置いてない. I don't quite get the second part here. Something about this place... People here don't know time. I can't quite grasp that second sentence.
外が見えればわかるかもだけど、残念ながらこの館には窓もないんだよね。
Yeah, I think you're saying that, like, there's nothing in the mansion that would demonstrate time stopping, and there's no window to see outside, so there's no real way to prove that what she's talking about is what she's trying to say. Mado ga nai tatemono te sonna. Yeah, a building without windows is definitely uncommon. Bakana to kokoro no naka de suzuke nagara, ore wa suwatta mama pocket ni te o nobasu. Okay, while continuing to think, you know how crazy this is. While I was sitting down, I reached my hand into my pocket. Kari ni kono heya ni toke ga nakute mo, smaho o mireba jikan ga susunde iru koto kurai kantan ni wakatte. Okay, there's no clock in this room, so his idea is to, like, look at his smartphone and he'll see the time continuing to move forward. I feel like that's not gonna work, but we'll see. Are? Denchi? I don't know. Ga uchite ita. I know it means like electricity or battery or something like that. But yeah, I think he's saying that the battery's dead. Kido shiyoto suru ga ten kanai. 充電切れかいつも出かける前には 100% にしていたのに. Yeah, he charged it before he left. It should have been fully powered. And yet, you know, it seems like it's dead. So it's you know, it's not working. That's probably because of where we are. Or it could have broke when he got hit by a car. You know, assuming that theory is still correct. みんなスマホの充電器あったら貸してくれ. Yeah, if you have a smartphone charger, I assume that's what that says. Can you please let me borrow it?
ないよ、そんなの。
Yeah, I didn't think so.
逆に言うと、コンセントもないし。
Yeah, she says she doesn't have one. Consento mo nai. I don't know what the consento means here. Tsuide ni iu to consento. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah. そんなことあるわけないだろ。
嘘だと思うなら、ぐるっと部屋の中を見てみればいいよ。
If you think I'm lying, then just look around the room. みんなに言われて、スマホを片手にソファから立ち上がる。Is you saying he put smartphone in one hand and stood up off the couch? I guess is all he's trying to say there. I think I was overthinking that sentence. 部屋が明るいってことは電灯があるわけなんだし、コンセントがないってことはありえない。What is consento? Is like electricity? I don't... It's obviously a really important word to this current conversation, but I guess I could look it up real quick. I think it's important enough to justify it. Okay, consento is electrical outlet. That makes sense, okay. So, I feel like I'm caught up now. Basically saying there's no electrical outlets here. And yeah, here's talking about the, you know, like electric lights, you know? And how, I guess there's not any of them. But yeah, a house with not only no windows, but no electrical outlets is definitely very crazy to think about. But it's like kind of a magical place, so. あれ? 部屋の中を見ていて違和感を覚えた. I look around the room and I feel uncomfortable. 確かに明るいのに電灯の類? I'm not sure. が見えない。それに窓もないし、それなのになんで明るいんだ? Yeah, there's no, you know, electric lights or anything here, and yet it's bright. That's, you know, and no windows, so... Yeah, no windows, no electrical lights, and it still being bright in there is definitely very weird. 普通ならありえない光景に少し戸惑いながらコンセントを探して部屋の壁をsomething ように歩く. So, yeah, usually that first part's kind of hard to translate. I'll just be liberal with my translation here. He's still very, you know, confused about the whole no outlets, no windows sort of thing, and he's just kind of like walking around the walls to try to see if he can find any, basically, is what I think is happening here. 見れば見るほど立派な部屋だ。単純に広いし、扉も2つあるし. Didn't you say there's only one door before? I'm pretty sure he said that. But, yeah, he's saying it's a, you know, it's a very fancy room. Very wide, and 2 doors. 周りを確認しながら歩いて、室内を一周 something like that, した. He walks on the room, you know, to confirm things. Well, he did like a once over. See, there's none. There's none, right? No electrical outlets. 本当になかった. There really wasn't. You know, there's also no clocks, right? それは見ていなかったので、改めて室内をぐるっと見渡す. See. I didn't see that, so I once again looked around the room. みんなの言う通りだった, just like Mina said. Yeah, therefore, time is infinite here. Yeah, そういうわけも何も.
実際に時が止まっていると証明されてもいないのに、信じろという方が無理なのではないか.
See, there's no proof that time has stopped, but this is a little hard to read. She's basically saying that, you know, he's not going to believe it just because you tell him to believe it, you know, the whole time stopping thing. But, that might be the case, but, you know, I still want you to believe it. いや、ナトリの言う通りで簡単には信じられない。なんで俺はお前が喋ってるのを受け入れてるんだ? Let's see. Why should I accept what you're saying? Self-tsukomi. I think that's the first time I've seen that term. Like tsukomi in yourself. Something なみんなの声を聞きながら少しずつ自分の中の戸惑いが膨らむのを感じる. I'm not sure what the first word means, But it's describing the type of voice that Mina has, While listening to that, he once again, has the, confused feeling welling up inside of him. 時間が止まっているかどうかは知らないが、この場所をなんだか不気味に思うのは事実だ. So, he doesn't know whether or not time has stopped, but this place, it is true it's a very, weird place, right? That much is clear. それになんで俺がこの時を止めた館とやらで目を覚ましたのかもよくわからない。So yeah, why did I wake up in this place? I don't know. Sona, I know this word. Kanjin, なことを聞こうとしたやし、I don't know the word either. ずっとみんなが俺に近づいてきた。Yeah, Mina came close to him.
とにかく時間のことは気にしなくて OK.
Anyway, stop worrying about the time, okay?
だから私と一緒に遊ぼう。
Yeah, stop worrying about all this, really disturbing, surprising, crazy, unbelievable stuff. Just play with me. Yeah, this girl. Yeah, 遊ぼうって言われてもだな. Yeah, even if you say that. Yeah, she's very adamant about playing.
ここにいたら外のことなんて何にも気にしなくていいんだよ。
I mean, I guess if time isn't moving outside, we're not, wasting time by being here, so I guess there's no reason not to play for now. But yeah. 見つめてきながら、みんなは俺の手を取ってくる。While looking at me, Mina took my hand. そのまま、まるでおなだりのように、ぐいぐい引っ張ってきた。Okay, おなだり, that's like begging, like an animal might, Basically, I just point him along. 伝わってくる軽い振動? Shindo, isn't that like vibrating or shaking of some sort? A light shaking is being transmitted to him through her hand, I guess. こんなちっちゃい子に遊ぼうとか言われるなんて. This small girl asking to play. I don't know how you put this into a coherent sentence. Coherent English sentence. なんか昔のことを思い出すな. It makes me remember the past. 俺を女の子扱いしていた幼馴染たちからもこんな風に. Yeah, this girl wanting to play with him is like the childhood friend girls from back in the day wanting to play with him. We're gonna get a flashback of that. Actually, we're getting pretty close to the hour mark. So this is one of the childhood friends. Ayumi-kun, are you already tired? He's obviously tired, been running around. Okay, they actually seem nicer than I thought they would, given this kind of description of them. But yeah, she's offering to just, rest for a bit. I think we saw this part in the initial intro sequence. 懐かしいな。いつも誘われて遊んでたっけ? Very nostalgic. I was always being invited to play. もうずいぶん連絡取ってないけど、みんな元気だろうか? It's been a long time since I've been into contact with them. I wonder if everyone's, genki. I don't know what a good translation of genki would be. I usually just say genki. Ah-chan. I probably didn't need to translate that. I do like how we get little notifications of whenever the BGM changes. 昔のことを思い出して一瞬ぼんやりしてしまった. Right, I was remembering the past, so for a bit I was kind of spacing out. 今はこの状況がどういうことなのか把握する方が先なのに. Right now, this situation Grasping the situation comes first, I guess.
ぼーっとした？それとも考えてくれてたの？
You were spacing out or thinking about something? 考えるって thinking.
もちろん、私と一緒に遊んでくれること。
Yeah, thinking about playing with you. What else would he possibly be thinking about in this situation? Yeah, so you wakeja. That's not really the case.
時間いっぱいあるんだよ。
We have a lot of time, you know.
この後何か用事あっても気にしなくて大丈夫。
Yeah, even if you have plans after this, it doesn't really matter. You're still good. Yoji plans. みんなの言葉にちょっとした引っかかりを覚えた。なんだろう、胸の中がもやもやするような。Right. Mina's words are kind of like, kind of causing him to feel like he's remembering something. Getting a feeling in his chest about that. However you would translate moya moya. 見上げてくる瞳を見つめ返しているうちに、妙な感覚はだんだんと膨らんできた。Okay. As I was looking back at those eyes, looking at me, a strange feeling was welling up in me. Something like that.
時間も気にしないで、しばらくここにいてよ。
So don't worry about the time, just, hang out here for a while. 気にしないでって don't mind. Don't worry about it.
ダメ？
Translating is a hard job for a reason. It's kind of hard to just, live do it as you're, reading. さっき覚えた妙な感覚の正体がだんだんと自分自身でも分かってきた。Okay, the true form of the odd feeling in me, I'm starting to understand it. これは使命感？いや、焦りだ。使命感, I don't know what that means. Aseri is just like panicking, flustered. 使命感, I might just look that up. Okay, sense of duty, sense of purpose. Okay, gotcha. Anyway. 感じたものをそのまま言葉にして目の前のみんなへと投げる。Putting what I felt into words, I, threw it at the mina in front of me. 悪いけど、遊んでいる暇はないんだ。I'm sorry, but I don't have time to play.
そんな雰囲気なかったのに。
But it's not that kind of atmosphere, though. 今思い出した。I remember just now.
ここから出なきゃいけない用事？
Yeah. Something that you have to get out of here to do. そうだ、用事だ。今からやらなきゃいけないことがあるんだ。Yeah, I mean, should I be translating as plans? It's something to do, But yeah, basically, something I gotta do, now, I have to do.
それって何か聞いてもいい？
Can I ask what that something is? それは、that is, あれ？何かあったはずなのに思い出せないぞ。Something happened, but I can't remember it. ちょっと待った。間違いなく俺には大事な用事が。So he remembers there was something important he has to do, but he doesn't remember exactly what it is, essentially.
どうしたの？何か言えないことなの？
What's wrong? Is it something you can't say? そういうわけじゃないぞ。ただ、タイム、時間をくれ。That's not the case. It's just, time. Give me time. Time was technically written two different ways. Taimu as in just katakana-fied English word time. And then jikan, the actual Japanese word for time. You can't really get that across in English translation.
どうぞどうぞ。時間のことは気にせずごゆっくり。
Dozo. Yeah, go ahead. Just do whatever without worrying about the time.
何か考えるなら座った方がいいんじゃないの？
If you're gonna think about things, then it should probably be better to sit down. So sasete morao. I will do that. Getting real close to 1 hour. Toriaezu, sofa ni koshi kakeru. Soshite jikkuri to kyoku wo tadotte mita. So yeah, I sat down on the sofa and I'm trying to, go through his memories. Machigai naku, nanika shinakia ikenai koto wa aru. Demo, kanshin no sono nakami ga sappari omoi ukabanai. So, without a doubt, there's something important I have to do, but I can't quite remember the contents of it. Sono yarubeki koto o suru tame ni wa kono basho kara denakia ikenai koto mo wakaru n da ga. Yeah, in order to do that, I have to get out of this place. I understand, Doushite omoidasenai n da? Why can't I remember? Wasurete iru koto wa hoka ni mo aru. Koko de me ga sameru chokuzen ni jibun ga nani o shite ita ka da? So, what I forgot is something else I forgot. Right before I woke up in this place, what I was doing. Nande, it is Heya, right? It's like twice though, I don't know. De kyoku ga nai n da. I know this means memory loss. I can't quite remember how to pronounce it. Kyoku soshitsu, maybe? Yeah, jibun no namae toka wa chanto oboeteru. It's like, amnesia, right? But yeah, he remembers his own name. So it's probably not that. Jokyo toyu koto mo atte, nandaka kimi ga warui toyu ka. I can't quite grasp this part.
Yep.
Okay, I guess she's sitting down next to us. Mina ga ore no tonari ni suwatte kita. Hohoende kochira no koto wo mitsumete kuru. Yeah. She sat down next to me and, smiles and looks towards us, me, him. Did you remember? What you want to do after leaving here? Mo chotto jikano dana. Give me a little bit more time. She did say that. Like I said, there's no reason to, panic. You just, outside this mansion, time has stopped after all, so really no reason to rush. Right now, rather than, doing what you're doing, you'd be better off just playing with me. You might remember while doing that. Yeah, dakara asobu. Asonderu hima wa. Yeah, it is kind of funny because he keeps saying like he doesn't have time to play with her, but he has nothing but time because time has stopped, and she keeps trying to communicate that to him, but from her perspective, it's like he's not getting it. Sore ga sunnari nomikommenai no da. Jikan ga tamatte iru to iwarete mo shinjirareru wake ga nai. Yeah, it's not like he fully believes the time stopping thing, so he can't like make decisions based off of that. But and that's really where the disconnect between them lies. Tonikaku, mokuteki wa omoidasenai ga hayaku kono basho kara deta hou ga ii kamoshiranai. So anyway, I can't remember my objective, but yeah, probably better to just get out of here as soon as possible. Minna, kono tatemono no deguchi wa doko da? Yeah, where's the exit? I won't tell you. Huh? I can't tell you. Because you can't find it? Okay. Mitsukeranai te oshiete kuretari, annai shite kuretari sureba sugu daro. Yeah, if you just guide him to it, surely he could find it. I can't guide you? Why? Karakatte iru no ka? Yeah, so ni kimatteru. Is she just messing with me? や、だからって、おとなしく従ってここで待つわけにもいかない。Yeah, I can't just obey and just wait here. 行動あるのみと思って腰を浮かす。俺に続いてみんなも立ち上がった。行動ある I don't know. All I can do is action. Is that what that part means? I don't know. But he gets off the couch and so does she.
もしかして探しに行くの？
Are you going to go look for it? そのつもりだ。That was my intention.
多分前にいるよ。
You're probably gonna get lost. そう思うなら案内を頼みたいんだけどな。If you think that, then, you know, I'd like you to guide me.
私が案内しても、あーちゃんには見つけられないもん。
If I guide you, you can't find it? I don't understand what her logic here is. それはわざと迷うように案内するってことか? You saying you would intentionally make me get lost?
そういうわけじゃないけど。
That's not really it. 困ったようにみんなはうつむいてしまう。Looking troubled, she, looks down. なんだかこっちが困らせているような感じで、いや、俺は出口を教えてほしいと頼んでいるだけだ。Yeah, he feels like he's causing her trouble, but he just, wants her to tell him where the exit is. So he has nothing to feel guilty about. 考えてみれば、迷うと言われたところで、I know this word, I don't remember it though. 所詮は家の中なんだし、すぐ見つかるはず。Right. I think he's trying to say that it's a building, right? Like, surely even if he has to get us a little lost, he'll eventually find the exit. I think that's what he's trying to more or less get at here. It's mostly a guess, though.
そこまで言うなら分かった。あーちゃんが納得するまで探してみればいいよ。
If you're willing to go that far, then okay. Chan, I'll guide you. I'll guide you until you, agree. Nattoku. Nattoku can be translated different ways, depends on the context. I don't know how I would translate it here. But basically, for him to accept, what she's saying, right? She'll guide him up until that point. She has no expectation that he'll actually find it, right? But at least with her being with him, he'll at least, not get lost, right?
そっちが落ち着いた頃にまた会いに来るから。
See, そっちが落ち着いたところに when you calm down, we'll meet again? I don't know. ちょっとみんなちょっと戸惑っているうちにみんなは部屋の扉へと向かっていく。I can't think of a good way to translate tomado, which is part of the problem. Basically being confused, bewildered, I don't know. But while he was in that state, Mina went towards the door. その小さな背中に名取が続いた。本当にどういう理屈で浮いて移動しているんだ。But also Natori followed her, and he really doesn't understand the logic of the movement, the floating of Natori.
いいのか、ここに置き去りにして。
Yeah, you don't want to be left behind, do you?
迷ってみないとわかんないかなって。
Yeah, if he doesn't get lost, he won't understand, probably.
そういうのなら構わぬが。
Well, if that's what you think, then I don't mind. Basically, yeah, making him get lost to prove the point. そんな会話をしながら、みんなは扉を開ける。それなりに something しそうな感じがした。While conversing, Mina opened the door. That's all I got. 開いた隙間の向こうに小さな体を滑り込ませると、ひょっこりと顔だけ出してこちらを見た。Okay. The opening through the open door, a small body slipped through and like is like peeking in with just their face. Did I read that correctly? Okay, we were just kind of like left behind. Hitori ni sarete shimatta. I have been left alone. さっきまで会話をしていたからか、この静かな空間が少々心細い気が。See, because we were talking until a bit ago, the quiet atmosphere is a little bit disheartening, odd. 心細い, however you want to translate that. It's not a positive term. いや、それは少し情けないな。鬼でも、蛇でも、悪の怪人でも、何でも来いって思わないと。That's a little pathetic. Even if it's a demon, a snake, kaijin, you know, thinking about them coming. とりあえず部屋から出るか。Anyway, I'm gonna leave the room now. みんなが出ていた扉に手をかける。立派な見た目通り、割と重量がある気がした。I grabbed the door that she left in, and just like its, you know, splendid appearance, it's heavy. I don't know. ゆっくりと扉を開けて、その向こうに出る。I exit the door. And that is a really long hallway. But yeah, it's been over an hour, so I feel like this is probably a good time to end out the video. But so yeah, hopefully this video gave you a decent grasp of my Japanese reading ability. Like, I really don't feel like it's really that much better than the previous video, but it is one of those things where like progress is at such a slow, steady pace that you really don't feel it until you do look at the past. But yeah, as far as this visual novel itself goes, it certainly is pretty interesting, right? It does seem like he just like died in a car crash and got sent somewhere, you know, kind of isekai style, you know. But yeah, this mysterious mansion where time outside is stopped. I wonder. It is definitely an intriguing story. I am curious how things will go. I'll probably, continue it when the full game is out. I mean, just in general, I really want to read Lump of Sugar games. Like, I don't think I've actually read a single one of them to completion. So I would like to get more into their games, just like the. Because I think I've played part of like 2 or 3 different Lump of Sugar games, but never really dedicated to going through the whole thing. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you, got something out of it. And thank you for watching, and hope to see you in some other video. Until then, bye-bye.